welcome to Dover. It's a wet night and the Kettering side today. In goal, Benstead. 2 is Reid, 3 is Ashby, 4 Holden, at 5 Darren Oxborough, 6 is Taylor, 7 Warren Donald, 8 Graham, number 9 Ian Stringfellow, at 10 it's Peter Costello, and at 11 Dempsey. For Dover, it's Munden in goal, 2 is Scott, 3 is Bartlett, 4 is Don, 5 O'Brien, 6 Walker, 7 is Jackson, 8 Corey Brown, 9 Colin Bluden, 10 David Leeworthy, and 11 Russell Milton. So the Poppies, not an easy match for them, but they'll be looking to keep up the pressure at the top of the table. This is Jackson for Dover. Milton. Little chip forward, looks for Brown. Can't find him. Headed clear again, but not the best of clearances. That was Milton. That's a good ball now. Leeworthy. Oh, great turn. He beat Holden then. Good cross in, headed away by Reid. Here's Jackson. Reid still with him. And a good challenge from Graham Reid. Cut out by Scott. Milton. That's a good ball forward by Bluden. Now Leeworthy tries, and it wasn't a bad effort either. Round of applause from the spectators, and good bit of football by Dover, and testing the Poppers just at the moment. Kept in the corner. Headed goalwards, a bit of a scramble, chance for the shot, but it's cleared. It was Holden that had both header and shot. Dempsey's cross, Taylor under it, and he's gone down. Well, have a look again. You can see Dempsey there. He was under some pressure, and, well, might have been a push. That's a good piece of football right the way to the byline, and the cross just not quite high enough. Away by Milton. Reid. Brown. Taylor free kick. Headed on, but headed wide. You can see just what an unpleasant night it is for spectators as well as players. Cut out by Reid. That's not a bad ball forward, but the defensive header was, well, just about good enough. And the referee says a free kick, and I think it's also going to be a booking. You can see there Don going in for the challenge, and, well, he was certainly a bit late. And the yellow card for Nigel Don. Clattering challenge, and there's good chance for some real sliding tackles now with the pitch absolutely soaking wet, but we're not going to get any more of this. Half the whistle's gone. Dover against Kettering, 0-0 the score. Kettering coming forward again. That's aimed towards Warren Donald. Chip forward for Dover, but once again cut out for Kettering by Dempsey. Chipped forward by Holden. Nice little nod inside. Little tap back to the keeper, and a good clearance by Munden into touch. Graham Carr and Clive Walker especially offering some helpful tips and advice in their own inimitable style. Brown. It's forward by Stringfellow. It's all getting just a little bit bogged down as well it might, bearing in mind the conditions at the moment. Still absolutely torrential rain. Dover though coming forward. This is a good strong battling run, but it goes behind. That'll be a corner. To admire the spectators standing watching this in absolutely torrential rain. Corner floated in, headed away. And Kettering defence pushing forward, trying to catch Dover offside. And the clearance complete now, perhaps a chance for the break. But good defending in the middle there by O'Brien. And setting Dover up once more, but a little bit too much on that ball. Reed. Headed towards goal, but it's Scott that gets there first. Warren Donald jumping in. Brown. Ball into space, but it zipped up, and did it go out? Well, whatever, it has done now. Now Pop is pushing forward again. This is a good jinking run by Dempsey. Good patient build up, played across to the far right. Here's Warren Donald. Chips it in, good cross by Donald, and there was no one there. It's a corner. Corner comes in, and it's gone a long way across, and it's all right. Munden, whether he got a touch to it, I don't know, but here's Graham Reed. Back to Donald. The cross from Donald, the keeper palms it away, but not good enough, and it's just not going to go in at the moment for the Poppies. Maurice Munden having a torrid time in that Dover goal. Played into space again by Dover, they get the throw. No one really getting anywhere near that goal kick. This is Oxborough. No Poppies players are there. Goalkeeper's got to kick it, and does so, but not all that convincingly. Now here's a chance. It's cleared by Scott. Corner floated in, headed away, but again not convincingly. Chance now for Scott to complete the clearance and just ease the pressure on Dover for a few minutes at least. Forward it comes again. Once again, though, the Poppers' defence has looked pretty solid so far tonight. Appeals for offside, and it's given. Corner floated in, and it was Taylor, I think, that got the header in the end. Forward again, and the Poppers have looked the stronger team in this second half, but good defending by Scott. Now good battling run, and the referee says no free kick. Dover once again clearing their lines, but only as far as Dempsey. Flag's gone up, offside. Headed down into that middle of the pitch that's so wet you can see the water just shining on the surface. That's Warren Donald battling away. Leeworthy. Reed. Donald back to Reed. It's a good ball forward, but the flag's gone up offside again, much to the annoyance of David Leeworthy. Reed. Oh, that's a great turn, a tremendous little bit of football then, but unfortunately for Costello there was no one to help him out. The referee, free kick. Foul was on Costello. Munden there just organising a four-man wall. Donald and Dempsey there, but Donald moves away. Chips it, it's through. Oh, great save. Tremendous save by Maurice Munden from a well taken free kick by Dempsey. Look at that again, he just chipped it over the wall, and there was the keeper palming it over for a corner. Graham's corner. Headed up, headed down, a chance, yes, it's a goal. Robin Taylor has broken the deadlock at last, and Kettering go 1-0 ahead. That was the first header, played back into the danger zone, and from just a couple of yards out, Robin Taylor really didn't give Munden any chance whatsoever, and the Poppies 1-0 ahead. Came actually off the chest of Scott before reaching Taylor, but doesn't matter now. The Poppies lead by 1-0. Reed. Keeper's come for it outside of his area, and they might be struggling now. Needs a good ball in and good defending. It's fourth-string fella wide, and I think he was probably brought down at the end of it. Chipped in, and the keeper takes it quite comfortably. Not a good kick. Reed. Well, some inconclusive defending, and Scott clears. Cut out again. Battling away. Poppies trying to get a second goal just to make it safe, but they've conceded a free kick just now. Here's Dover coming forward once more down that right hand side. It's a long ball, it's a good ball actually. It's not a bad ball in either. Now here's a chance perhaps if he can turn for Brown, but the shot didn't have any real power behind it, and Benstead saves quite comfortably. So then there's just no bounce in the middle of that park, the ball just dying in that mud. And there goes the whistle, it's all over. It's another 3 points for the Poppy. The push at the top of the conference continues. The final score on a terrible night: Dover 0, Kettering Town 1, the goal scorer Robin Taylor.